SkyTrak has just released a huge update. This is major news for a lot of us, especially me. Today, I got an email from SkyTrak announcing that this is now the first simulator of any simulator out there on the market that can interface with a Macintosh computer. I have been a long-term Mac guy. My first experience with an Apple computer was way back in the 80s. My uncle had one of the first ever Apple Macintosh, and I remember inserting floppy disks in to play a golf game back in those days. It was so much fun. The first Mac I ever bought for myself was in college. It was the Cube. I wish I held on to that one. And I've had subsequently tons of Apple Mac Pro laptops over the years. Just love the system. But all these years that simulators have been on the market, they have only been ever available for PCs. And there's a big part of the market these days that uses Apple computers. According to Computer World, 10 years ago, Windows held 85.6% of the US desktop share to Mac's 12.86%. But today, Windows is down to just over half, 53%, and Apple has now seized 31% of the market share. In addition to that, Apple leads global PC growth with 21% shipment increase in July, according to MacRumors.com. So tons and tons of Macs are being used, but it's being underserved by the simulator community. That's all changing here with the SkyTrak Plus. In today's video, I'm going to hook up my SkyTrak to my Mac, which is so exciting, but I'm also going to show you some of the other new features that have now come to the SkyTrak, including in-game simulation. So you do not have to leave the SkyTrak system and go to a third party like E6, which is a great system, but they now have 30 courses built right into the SkyTrak Plus, which is so exciting. They've also opened up a number of ranges and practice areas, skills challenges. You have fantastic bag mapping capabilities that we've showcased on this channel before. It's all gotten even better. There's a brand new interface here for the SkyTrak that I'm going to walk you through. Let's take a look at it real quick. So first off, here is the new interface, which is beautiful. The UI, I think, of the SkyTrak is the best on the market with this new experience they've given us. Really beautiful, really easy to navigate, very user-friendly. So one of those new features I talked about was course play, and we are going to actually put this to the test here very soon, but it comes with a number of top names in golf. This comes with the Course Play Standard package. It is a $220 a year subscription, but I think it is well worth that money personally. So here are some of the courses that are included. Le Golf National. That was, of course, where Scotty Scheffler won the gold medal in the Olympics this year. You've got Pebble Beach, Quail Hollow, another PGA Championship stop. A course that I love to see, Innisbrook, is in here. That is right down the road where they have the Valspar Open. It's the PGA Tour stop here in the Tampa area. A number of other great courses, including a course you'll probably never have the chance of getting on as a mere mortal, Hillcrest Country Club, one of the most exclusive country clubs in Los Angeles. And like I said, we're gonna play a few holes here in just a bit, but let me show you more of what's inside this new SkyTrak software. Another new feature that's been built into the system is called Pin Seeker. You can literally play online tournaments, and as you can see here, you can win real cash and prizes. Very cool feature built into this one. We're gonna come back here to practice, but game evaluation, you've seen me go through this when the SkyTrak Plus was first released, but they have a fantastic skills assessment as well as bag mapping and a way to dial in your wedges with the wedge matrix. Those are some of the most powerful tools in all of simulator golf, and it's all built here into the SkyTrak Plus. You've also got a number of challenges with the subscription that I have here. You can do closest to the pin, target practices, long drive competitions, and more. So many cool things built into this software now, but now having the course play, that is the icing on the cake. Now, in addition to the standard SkyTrak range, there are also a number of new ranges that have been added here since the SkyTrak Plus has come out. Once you choose a club, you can go to places like Accuracy Island, one of my favorites, where you have this really thin, narrow landing strip. And watch out, because it's very easy to put the ball in the water on this one, but it's definitely going to help you dial in those straight shots. Very easy to bounce between practice areas. Another one that I really like that I think is a ton of fun is called City Range. And literally you feel like you're in Times Square hitting shots. They have the pin out there at 155 yards, which for me is perfect for an 8-iron. I hit a couple of really good ones out there today. You've got other ranges like left to right command. So basically if you want to work on drawing a shot, you've got water there on your right. You have the opposite if you want to work on your right to left command, fading shots over the water for you righties. you've got the wall, you've got so many cool ranges in addition to the standard SkyTrak range as well. But what I'm most interested in here today is playing a little simulator golf. And I'm gonna go to a club that I've been wanting to play ever since it opened a few years back, which is Sweetens Cove. We're gonna take a look at how the graphics are rendered here, how the gameplay works, and have some fun. Let's see if we can go low. So if we hit the play now button, you can see here on the Macintosh, load times are really quick. In terms of Mac versus PC, you're definitely not giving up any performance. In fact, it may even be faster. I have a really nice graphics card in this Mac laptop myself. This is a Pro version of the laptop. As you can see, you've got the listing of courses here, very easy to download them as well there on the right-hand side of your screen. I've already downloaded Sweetens Cove, so I'm gonna hit next here. Now you can choose the holes that you wanna play. I'm gonna go ahead and just start from the beginning of this front nine. We'll probably play 4 holes here, so I'm gonna take these ones off. We are in the custom mode. We'll hit next there, and then you can choose some other settings like you can with other simulators. You can do stroke play. If we had different players here, we could do a scramble or something else. You can concede score at triple bogey, double par, double bogey. I'm just gonna go with actual score here today. You can set your mulligans to a certain amount, or you can keep them unlimited. You can putt everything out, or it can auto putt you, meaning if you're, like 40 feet from the pin when you land on the green, it might 2-putt you, or it might 3-putt you if you're at like 60 feet, something like that. It might 1-putt you if you're at 5 feet. So that's auto putt. I don't really like that, and I think one of the big benefits of having the SkyTrak and this optical system is the putting is actually pretty good. We'll put it to the test here today, but I'm gonna putt everything out. Now you can set a gimme area. You can give no gimmies, which I would not recommend. I'm gonna set mine here today at 5 feet because I do want to test the accuracy of the putting, and I think that is fair. In terms of pin position, we can go easy, medium, or difficult. I'll stick with medium. Wind, you can have it kick up as high or as low as you want. I'm just gonna keep it at 0. I don't want the wind to affect me here today. You can choose the wind direction even, and you can choose the green speed, normal, fast, lightning speed, or slow. We'll stick with normal, make it reasonable on ourselves here today. Again, you can choose players. It's just gonna be me here today, and I'm gonna go ahead and play. It's always smart to play tees that are good for you, and I think blue is probably best for me. I'm a right-handed player. Let's go ahead and tee off. So I can't even begin to explain to you how exciting it is to have this on a Macintosh. And if you are considering the SkyTrak Plus, or really any launch monitor out there, I highly recommend you get yours where I got mine, which is playbetter.com. They've supported this show for 4 years running. Great friends of the Let's Play Through community, best customer service on the internet, and the best pricing. You will not find a lower price than at playbetter.com. First off, let's take a look at the graphics here at Sweetens Cove. This first hole is a par 5. I think the rendering is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this flyover so we can get a nice view of this course, kind of like a drone shot going through, and what a beautiful course, what beautiful graphics they've built into this. This is rivaling for me FSX Play, which is a fantastic rendering of golf courses for the Bushnell and for the Foresight systems. This one might even be better. All right, driver up here first. Let's see if we can go low here today. Hit that one slightly toe side, but I think we're gonna find the fairway. Oh, right in that little nook. Luckily, Sweetens Cove has some generous landing areas here. 257 where that finished. I'd say that's bang on for where I hit that on the club face and my swing speed, everything else. So that looks really good. We got 244 to the flagstick. That's in the zone where I might think about it, although my 3-wood that I've been playing is actually on its way to Scotland. Tell you what, I'm gonna pull just a random 3-wood out here, and let's give it a go. Hit that a little low. I don't think we're gonna get 244 out of that one. But we avoided that bunker, and that's gonna be just fine. Finished at 215 again. I'd say for where I made contact on that one, that sounds about right for me. Now, where I think this SkyTrak really excels is on short shots. And this is gonna be the benefit of an optical system versus a Doppler system. You get really accurate readings, I've found, with optical systems when it comes to the short shots. The wedges around the green, the putting, that sort of thing, just don't get the same generally from the Doppler devices. 42 yards, it's gonna be a little half swing for me with a 58-degree wedge. Let me see if I can make it talk. Oh baby, I knew when I struck that it was a good one. We got ourselves a birdie putt here, and I am outside that little circle, So I'm gonna actually have to putt it out. So now some of these systems will actually line up your putt for you. This one doesn't, so we're actually gonna have to read the green here. And to me, this looks like it's going a little right to left. I'm gonna place my cursor right here. As you can see on screen, I've got 8 feet, and this is a completely flat putt. Now, just so you know, I have approximately 9.5 feet to my screen here. So I'm gonna hit this basically to the screen, maybe just a little in front, and that should be the right speed on a normal green. Let's find out. Ooh, definitely got the speed right. And as you can see here, I've got my par. I'm headed to a short par 4. I like these wide fairways at Sweetens Cove. Again, this is a course that I've really wanted to play, and I almost feel like I'm there with this beautiful, beautiful rendering of the graphics. Decent strike there. Hopefully we'll stay short of that bunker. Stay, 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 stay. No, we're right in it. Well, I'll tell you what, that's good golf course design. I hit one straight down the middle, 250, and we find the bunker. All right, so we've got 93 yards to the pin, but we're gonna have an interesting shot here. Downhill lie, out of the bunker. I'm gonna go 50-degree wedge here. Now, what's really nice here is you're getting a slope adjustment on the screen here in the software. So it's a 93 total shot, but it's 4 feet up, and this is gonna play like a 95-yard shot. Now, in addition to that, we're in the sand here, so we're gonna probably have to hit more like a 105 shot, something like that. That's the type of swing we're gonna make. We'll see if we can get as close as we did on hole 1. Yeah, I'd say that was about my 105-yard swing. Oh, it was a good one. It was a good one. I'm dialed in right now, I gotta say. So we're 15 feet from the pin. I've got another birdie putt. Gonna be a little right to left here. That looks fast, doesn't it? I'm gonna put it there. So again, 16 feet, but it's downhill. So I'm gonna hit about the same speed putt. I think that should be fine. I got it just to the screen, which again is about 9.5 feet, and that really did snap. Stay there in the gimme area. Okay, we'll take it. That's why you do want to set yourself a generous gimme area when you're playing simulator golf, because it's very hard to judge putting more so than any other shot in a simulator. Hole 3 here is a good looking straightaway par 5. Very well bunkered there on the right-hand side, so we'll want to keep the ball left. Now, so far what's really impressive to me here about this system is not only how beautiful the graphics are, but again, how quick those load times are. And there is a little bit of a delay here with the SkyTrak. That's probably the one little drawback, but I'm not seeing any more delay than I was getting on my PC here with a Mac, so that's really nice. You Mac users are not losing anything from what I can tell here. Ooh, hit that little heel side and a little low. But very forgiving driver in the Tour Edge Exotic C725, if you saw my reviews of that one. And that'll be just fine. Again, distance is about what I'd expect. We're 265 to the pin. I'm not gonna take out the 3-wood here. We're probably just gonna lay up with like a 4-iron, get us back into that wedge position. Decent strike there. I'm gonna expect that's a 195 to 205, somewhere in that area. Let's see what happens. Well, it is uphill, but yeah, right at 200, so right in between what I said. So again, distances that I'm seeing out of this SkyTrak Plus, spot on from what I can tell. We've got 66 into this one. I'm gonna get that 58-degree wedge back in my hand. This is what's so good about the SkyTrak. I talked about that wedge matrix. One of the major reasons why I've really dialed in my wedge distances this year is using that wedge matrix and finding out how far do I hit a 25% 58-degree wedge? How far do I hit a 50%? How far do I hit a 75%? And how far do I hit a full shot with this wedge? You map your entire wedge set with that tool. It is extremely, extremely powerful. So for me, with this one, this is about 65% with this 58-degree wedge. Let's see if we can do it. I think that's gonna be pretty good. It's right at it too, again. Oh yeah, oh! Oh! 5 feet 5 inches. Why didn't I set the 10-foot gimme range? That was a birdie. That was 5 inches from a birdie. So we're just gonna have to make a putt here. We're due, right? 5-footer? That should be makeable. This thing is really bending hard though. It's tough to give away the hole on a little 5-foot putt though, isn't it? 5 feet, it's up 2 inches, so I gotta hit it a little harder. Come on. I just didn't want to give too much of that hole away. It's so hard to do that. All right, so we're even par. We're playing that boring missionary position golf you see on this channel quite a bit. Almost had some fireworks there, but we've got one more hole to play here. Par 3, 187 from these tees. That for me is gonna be 6-iron. Pins in the front, that's a very difficult pin to get at. Now, by the way, as I mentioned, Play Better sponsors this channel. They've put together some amazing SkyTrak Plus specific simulator packages. So not only do you get the SkyTrak Plus, but you get a beautiful enclosure, you get the projector, you get everything you need to start playing simulator golf in one easy to put together, toolless construction setup. Very, very cool, highly recommend it. And I'll leave a link to it down below. All right, let's see if we can end strong here. 6-iron in hand. Wish me luck. Oh, it was a good strike, I think. Stay on that line. Maybe too good of a strike. Yeah, I hit that thing really well. I love all the stats you see down there. As you can see, my spin number, 5590. That's good for me with a 6-iron. Everything I'm seeing right here is spot on. This is gonna be one just crazy putt. Holy mackerel, 160 feet. This is where I was saying, they might auto 4-putt me here. I don't even know where to put this thing. This is one in real life I'd probably be thinking about pulling out a wedge, to be quite honest with you. The greenskeeper would hate me, but, well, tell you what, when you have no idea which way it's going, I think you just gotta hit a straight putt. 160 feet, down 2 inches, so relatively flat. This is not a shot I really have in my bag, to be quite honest with you. Let's give it our best shot. Oh, I thought we could sneak past there, got swallowed into that little area. Well, I'm not gonna beat myself up too bad because I had no clue what to do there. And we're just off the green chipping, 37 feet, 58-degree wedge in hand here. It's up 14 inches as well. I'm gonna kind of just eyeball this one as if I was out on the course. See what we got. Yeah, oh, we got it. Oh! Whoa, I thought that was in. What a cool experience, I've got to say, and having it on my Mac, that is a game changer for me and for a lot of folks out there. So kudos to SkyTrak for opening up the door and making it possible for us Mac users to get into simulator golf. So very cool. Hope you enjoyed this video. As I mentioned, I'll leave some links down to playbetter.com down below. I'll catch you back here next time on another edition of Let's Play Through.